a second. Something's not right here. You're a phony! Hey, this guy's a great big phony!
I'm mad. Not happy. Let me start off by saying I never really cared all that much about the digital circus. I watched the pilot when it came out and it didn't click with me. And then the beginning of this year I decided to watch the thing. Not because I suddenly grew interest in the show itself. No, it's because of
games that make you want to kill yourself!
I'm pretty sure I brought this up in my SMG4 video, but Digital Circus, and ultimately glitch production shows as a whole, are fine. I know why people like them. They're just not my thing. I only watch literal garbage. I am not their target demographic.
Listen to me, Lord.
I get what they're trying to say with the Digital Circus, and while I think they tackle the subjects fine, I feel like I've seen similar things tackle similar subjects, but way better. If I were to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it goes right here. So if I don't care, then why am I making this? Well, if I'll be honest, watching Digital Circus taught me a valuable lesson. It's not one within the show itself. It taught me understanding.
Oh, I was supposed to hit the gong.
You see, back when the pilot dropped, I thought it was stupid and for babies. Saw it as a bunch of flashy colors and allusions to deeper concepts. Now after watching it, I still wouldn't call myself a fan, but it made me open my mind and see life from a different perspective. I feel like it's sort of fitting that I literally started off my year with this when I saw it alongside
games that make you want to kill yourself!
And then ended it halfway through this year. Almost kind of like a school midterm or something. It taught me something, albeit indirectly, but still I came out a bigger person because of it. I guess I'd like to give some sort of appreciation. Anyways, the finale. What this is really about.
We had the
theatrical viewing.
That's not how you're supposed to tell stories.
It's fine. I've seen worse finales. I like how when Kane's gone, they only say one nasty, naughty word. One's enough to get the point across.
Yeah, one is all you need.
I won't lie when I say it peaks in the middle with the Jack stuff. The beginning isn't remarkable in the third act. Well, we'll get there. Jax wasn't really a character I cared about, and it's not because he's mean. It's because I don't think he's mean enough. I felt like he really wasn't the jerk the show built him up to be. He usually does like one bad thing in an episode and then immediately gets shut down. I can think of a couple of examples that really show off his naughtiness, and one of them was him lashing out on NPCs. So it's like going to the Gmod and smacking ragdolls on the wall. Not saying he has to blow up small villages and doing 9/11s, but I wish he had more room to be a dickhead. Like as I said though, I do think the finale peaks with his stuff. It had the most stuff going on, and not just from a plot standpoint, but also artistically. Although the part where they start playing Isn't She Lovely did feel like a Pommy X Jax AMV. I don't know if that's a me thing. So after recording that, I started thinking about it, and then I realized all of the characters in the finale are basically accessories for Jax's backstory and character arc. There's no real conclusion for any other characters, established or new. Ribbit is just there so Jax could feel bad. And the only payoff with Kaufmo is that he's voiced by Aaron Hansen. Ragatha doesn't really have any sort of payoff. We don't really get to delve that much into her backstory with her mother and the horses. Kinger's just kind of set up like, ooh, he's probably going to be something big, but again, no payoff. I don't care about Gangle, and I don't really care about Zubul.
I do not care for Gangle and or Zubul!
They kind of just get hitched together, which I guess is better than nothing, but even still, it just feels like, oh yeah, we took the two least relevant characters and just paired them up. I'd still say the Jack stuff is the best part about the finale, but after thinking about it, I'm gonna dock some points. Sorry. Now the Christian stuff. When the leaks dropped, I didn't really pay any attention to them, but I was told a couple of things, and Kane coming back was one of them. When I heard that, all I just said was, oh no. Episode 8 felt like the perfect send-off for this character. So it's really baffling that they brought him back. I think he's supposed to be in the recycling bin, I think? Then he gets access to the internet. I don't know how that works. Then it turns out they're not actually trapped in some sort of simulation. They're memory scans.
But something we do have more than enough to say about, theory number 3, all the characters aren't actually humans trapped inside the digital circus. Instead, they're all digital copies of the brains of humans who've put on these headsets, cloned and then forced into the simulation.
But like, why did they get their memory scanned? Kinger makes sense, but literally everyone else does not. I guess it was cute when Kane gave up his admin powers and detached himself from Abel, but I don't know if that's satisfying enough. That's the other reason I think it peaks with the Jack stuff. There was an actual resolution that felt worth it. I like leaving open some gaps so people would think and come to their own conclusions. Once again though, but why did Kaufmo come here? I have my issues with this. Quite a few, honestly. Like, what's up with the aquarium? What is this? But I don't think it's enough for me to say that it's bad. Just aggressively, Will fans like it though? The strongest strength of not just the finale, but the series as a whole is the visuals. I'm always impressed by the animation demonstrated. The characters stand apart from each other pretty well. They got nice silhouettes. I like it when they delve into replicating 2D styles by like toying with expressions and whatnot, especially with Jax. I don't really have much else to say. I think I'll just transition to my next point. Like I previously said, I saw it in theaters, but I'll be honest, I did not want to go see it in theaters.
Michael.
Oh my God, Paw Patrol! The only reason I did was because I was out of town, my plans fell through, so I had to kill time. It was the only thing my friend Gamer Jones wanted to see. The optimist in me believes that Glitch is trying to break out of their, internet show bubble. However, the cynic in me thinks it's Glitch trying to milk this show for all it's worth while they still have the chance, and I don't really like that. It looked fine on the big screen, but I just don't think it was enough to justify it. They had to stitch the penultimate episode onto the finale just to make it feature length. Again, like I said, the visuals are good, but I just don't know if that's enough. I just don't think the scope is there. It's good for the quality of the show, but I just don't know if it's like good for the big screen. Before I end things off, I just want to talk about Gooseworx.
I would like us all right now to give a warm welcome round of applause to my non-canonical creator, Gooseworx!
I haven't watched anything from Goose except for this, so I'm not going to act like I'm some sort of super fan. All I want to say is, it must really suck to be Gooseworx. All she wanted to do was make a show about clowns and a rabbit. But it blew up and became the biggest thing on the planet. And when you're the biggest thing on the planet, you're going to attract children and some really stupid people. And the really stupid people aren't as smart as the children. I've heard she had plans for other shows after Digital Circus, but that's most likely not happening now. I probably wouldn't have watched them, but having your soul sucked out like that is miserable. All that passion, gone. And all you want to do now is go live up in a mountain or somewhere off the grid, somewhere remote. Grow your own food and hide away. Hide away until everyone forgets your name. Or until you're dead. What a terrible, awful shame. But I gotta ask. What's the cut off the merch sales? Godspeed, Gooseworx.
This does not even deserve an iconic Kane's introduction. Hello, everyone. This is Dead Serious, the inside and outside tour I did yesterday of the amazing Digital Circus. The Moon and Bubble are angry at me. They're blaming me. It's my fault. I admit it. I want everything about the Digital Circus off the internet! I'll send in the Gloid Queen! I'll send in Big Dylan! I'll send in everything in my power! Just get it off the internet!
Listen to me.
Yes?
Listen to me.
Yes.
Shut that goddamn thing off. I don't care what you do. You get all that stuff off of there today.
I'm working on it.
Go work at it.
I'm
Do you
working on
realize? Do you realize something? Let me tell you. If the goers of the Digital Circus learns the truth that you put on the internet, they would stop listening to us and there would be no more adventures.
I see.
You go get that goddamn stuff off of there, and fast.
I'm working on it! I was making a message for the circus goers to tell everyone to get it off the internet! It's out of
No.
my control.
You get them off.
It's out of my control! I don't know where to go! I don't know where to go! I'm working on it!
Go do it.
I am doing it!
Stop drawing bees and do it.
I'm sorry!
I'll be up all day with you if I have to. You won't be seeing the moon.
I'm working on it!
Get in there and start.
I'm working on it! Let me do this stupid message so I can send everyone on an adventure to get everything off the internet about the digital circus!
I don't want these adventures to stop. And what you did out there was fry our brains and abstract us.
Alright, let me just...
Get that stuff off of that. And get off of there fast.
I'm working on it! I'm working on it. So yeah, please get everything about the circus off the internet now! Curse to evil, peace to the abstracted.